Yeah, let's clap it up. It let me big, sir, if you could. About Shaw. Shalom. Hey, Shalom, Israel. We the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Hall, New York. We are under commanding General Yohanan. Since 1969, we bring out the truth of the Bible. And what's that truth? The truth is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible, man. You're the real, true descendants of the Israelites that crossed the Red Sea, man, when Moses parted that joint through the power of the Most High. You understand? Most powerful, most important, the most special people on the planet Earth.
Right.
That's who you are, man. That's who you descend from. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, man, you're not just washed up, raggedy, lazy people, man. We the best people on the planet Earth. You understand? All right. Tonight's class is Brotherhood class, Tuesday night. We're gonna dive right in, man. And Salaki for our tardiness, little technical difficulties, and blase blah. You understand? But we here right now, okay? And Salaki to the men above me. All right. Today's class is fighting addiction. Fighting addiction, and it can't be won without brotherhood, man. You understand? You got brothers and sisters that come through all walks of life, and we all got demons that we fight, and we got to learn how to put under our boot spiritually so that we can do the work of the Most High Power. You understand? You're addicted to cigarettes, alcohol, of course, substance abuse, all kinds of narcotics, pornography. I said alcohol, sex, illicit sex, abominable sex. You understand? All the things that we addicted to: money, power, greed, food. You understand? These addictions can be beat, man. We can really beat these addictions with brotherhood. You understand? Holding each other accountable, knowing the scriptures, being kind to one another, giving recommendations and suggestions to help a brother or a sister, man. These things are very, very powerful tools that get overlooked. You understand? But they need to be utilized in brotherhood. And that's what we do here in the ISUPK. So if you're not in the school, you're just a onlooker, a watcher, take heed of what we're about to break out for you, man, because it's beneficial to the nation, not just you as an individual, but to the nation. You understand? Christianity has given us the idea that we're individuals with selfishness, covetousness, and all that garbage, man. Those are things that keep us destroyed and keeps our power against us. The Most High power, Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? Christ didn't die for us to be selfish, stingy, lousy individuals, man. He died for us to come back together as a nation.
Right.
You understand? So we're gonna dive into it, man. Let me get back to this topic. All right. So our task, all right, is to give a general understanding of addiction and how it plagues our nation, the nation of Israel. You understand? Real quick, before we jump in, look, we are here in Baltimore, Maryland. You understand? I got brothers in here with me. All of us are from Baltimore, Maryland. We do camp at one of the free drug trade places in Baltimore. It's known as Lexington Market, man. You understand? Now, don't get it twisted. It's police in Lexington Market, but you can sell all the scrambled coke and smack all up and down the block,
right,
without getting harassed, man. But you will get a ticket if you double park. Right. You understand my line, brother Devin? You will get a ticket if you double park. You understand? You will get a citation for parking in front of a hydrant. But if you selling Reddies and 8 balls of coke, you all right. It's an open market. It's not on the books as an open market, but we got eyes. It's an open market, man. You see it all day. Our brothers and sisters are slump leaning. You understand? Hand-to-hand transactions. You understand? These are the things that happen right in front of us while we at camp.
Right.
Now, real quick, in last Saturday, while we were at camp, we didn't have camp in our normal spot because a so-called oppressor, not a so-called oppressor, a damn oppressor was stretched out cold, stiff as a Utz potato chip in the corner behind our camp grounds, man. DEAD. That's what I write. DEAD. Unalived, man. Stiff as a goddamn Utz potato chip, man. With his hands like this. You understand? Done. So we got to really address this addiction thing, man. You understand? We're gonna talk about where it came from, how it started, and give you an understanding on how to fight it, man. Because it can be beat. It can be beat. I'm not saying it's gonna go away. The urge, the want to do it, it's not gonna ever leave your body. It's never gonna leave your mind. You understand? But you can beat it. You understand? General Muhammad broke down a Day of Atonement, man. One of the most powerful breakdowns that I've heard. I mean, I've heard many of them, but this one really hit home. He said, if you can not eat and drink nothing for a whole day, 24 hours, for a whole 24 hours, brother Devin, without eating and drinking nothing, you know what I'm saying, and still carry on with your regular work day. Brothers got slaves, brothers got jobs, right. You know what I mean? Sisters got children to take care of and all that, but you can go a whole day without, you know, that urge to put something on your fork and eat, you know what I mean, and chew, get some nourishment, take a swig of water. You can beat an addiction, man. Right. You understand? You can conquer that demon, man. You understand? And guess what? It's not a pep talk. Guess what? It's required. You understand? You don't have an option. This is the conditions of the battle, man. You got to do it. You understand? And I'm saying this to myself as well. We got to fight those urges, those demons, man. They're not our friend. I know it make you feel comfortable. It make you feel back at home and relax, knock the edge off. But damn that, man. The Lord want the edge on you. You understand? Right. All right. In conclusion, we will hopefully have a good understanding of mental illness that is addiction. You understand? And take appropriate measures to combat any addiction, man. Whatever the addiction that I named earlier, if that's what you have, use the same strategies that we're going to talk about today to fight that addiction. But my main concern tonight is we're going to talk about that drug addiction, man. You understand? That drug addiction is really got a stronghold on Israel. You understand? A real hard, heavy hand on Israel. And it's so heavy that we got to the point where we just think that these drugs are normal. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm an 80s baby. I remember growing up where you smoke weed, you got looked at like a junkie. Straight up, sir. You look like a junkie. You smoke weed, you was a junkie. Let alone if we saw you with anything else harder than a blunt. You know what I'm saying? You got looked at as a junkie, man. But now it's normalized with the pills, what else we got? The pills, the CBDs and gummies, and the synthetic drugs, the fentanyl, the mollies, the e-pills. I ain't know people still taking e-pills. People still take e-pills, brother Devin. I ain't know that. You understand? There you go. You know what I mean? And you got these rat bastard doctors, man, prescribing your peoples with all the opioids. You understand? You can get any kind of, if you got a headache, a back pain, a neck strain, or a sprained ankle, they're going to put you on them oxycodones, man. You understand? Right. We got to be aware of these things, Israel, because the Lord don't want you to be strung out on anything besides him. Let's get that straight. Strung out on this truth. That's what you should be strung out on. You understand? All right. So let's talk about the definition of addiction. I got two of them. The first one, it's like elementary, plain, to the point. The second one, we're going to tear this one up, all right? So just bear with me. All right, addiction. This is out of the Oxford Dictionary. The fact or condition of being dependent to a particular substance, thing, or activity. So like I mentioned before, addiction just doesn't have to be a substance. It doesn't have to just be substance abuse. It can be video gaming, eating too much. Got something, sir? No. You're a gamer? That's a lot. Video games. You know what I mean? We said XXX videos. Right. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? People be addicted to the gym, the mirror, anything that you put before the Most High, man. That's an addiction, man. Right. You understand? You putting that before the Most High. You putting yourself, your children, and your church congregation. You know what I'm saying? Before the Most High in truth. That's an addiction, man. We got to get around that. All right. Now the second one, a chronic relapse. Disorder characterized by compulsive drug seeking and use despite adverse consequences. So now look, you know that if you do fentanyl, cocaine, heroin, anything, it's going to have adverse effects on your body. You understand? We just talked about, we just saw an Edomite that was stretched out, you understand, unalive at our campsite.
Right.
He knew that doing drugs, he knew that doing drugs, narcotics, can unalive you at some point in time in your life, man. He knew that, but he wanted to take the risks because he didn't care about the consequences. He thought he could beat the consequences. You understand? In Israel, we got to get around that ideology, man. You're not going to beat the consequences, man. It's going to catch up with you eventually. Yeah, you might not OD, stretched out, foaming at the mouth, stiff as a board. You understand? But what about your children? What about your family, your loved ones, your community? What about your nation, the people, man? You understand? We should care about how we are looked at as a nation amongst these other heathens, man. You understand? The Lord didn't raise us up, keep us alive while all these other nations been trying to kill us since we've been here. You understand? He didn't keep us alive for us to be strung out on whatever narcotic you strung out on.
Right.
You understand? I'm so sick of going to the damn gas station and somebody asks me, do I want some lab? You understand? I'm starting to get smart with them. Salakia. Like, do I like I do drugs? You understand? Do I like I do drugs? You understand? Weed ain't a drug. I had a youngin ask me, tell me that the other day. Well, maybe not the other day, a few months ago. I was like, I don't do drugs. He was like, weed ain't a drug. I said, yeah, he had to be, sir. You understand? Because, or he just don't know. Because you got to think it's being normalized now that marijuana is a medicine. Smoke is a medicine. You know what I mean? The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right. You understand? Back in the 70s, he used to 60s and the 70s, he used to prescribe cigarettes. He used to prescribe cigarettes for anxiety and stress. You understand? So who would thunk it? That's something my old head used to say. Who would thunk it that in 2023, 2022, when they start pushing that marijuana frenzy back in Colorado, I think that was the first state. What was it, like 2015, 15, 16, right? 420. Well, that's their so-called holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a year. I know Colorado was the first state that legalized it, like for recreation, right? So it was like 2015, 16, around there. Anyway, they legalized it for recreational purposes. And then they stretched it out all the way up to 2023. Now just about, I think it's like 23 states. You know what I mean? You can just smoke frivolously without any, anything happening to you. Right. But you still can't smoke and get a job. You still can't smoke and be on probation. Right. You can't smoke and drive, but people do it anyway. You understand? Ducking the consequences, man. Right. Think you ducking the consequences. These things catch up with you, Israel. You understand? Our families are being destroyed. Think about the generations after us. You know what I mean? You got children. Your children see you rolling up blunts or cutting up coke. You understand? On a damn glass mirror or piping up. Your child see you doing that, man. They gonna think that's what I should do. We got to set better examples. You understand? So we got to understand what the consequences are, and bear hold of the consequences and hold ourselves accountable. You understand? You good? All right, so when we have these addictions and we have these issues, the character our character diminishes. You understand? Like the brother was telling me just probably about 5 minutes ago before we started class, how his peoples got put, unalive. Got unalive, you know what I mean, for being strung out. You know what I'm saying? He didn't give us the depths of the story, but just hearing that alone, just knowing that addiction is a heavy plague. Hey, Shalom, sorry, it's a heavy plague on our people, man. You understand? Hey, sir, we're gonna get in the first scripture, man. Let me get 1 Corinthians 6:19, Baruch Hashem. Now, your Christian pastor won't tell you this, man, because he probably get high as damn self, right? So your Christian pastor will tell you that you don't belong to you. Contrary to popular belief, you don't belong to you. You can't do whatever the heck you want. You understand? You can't do whatever you want. You can't do whatever you want. You understand? Hey, so you ain't hanging out? You ain't hanging out? Oh, all right. You can't do whatever you want, man. You understand? I'm gonna prove. We're gonna prove it in the Bible. Go ahead, and bring it out for me, sir, when you get a chance. Wait a minute, slide. Let me get there with you. Let me get there with you. Slide. All right, sir. Whenever you're ready.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. Mm-hmm. What? Know ye not that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, which is in you?
Hey, know you not that your body is the temple where the Holy Spirit dwells, man? You understand? You didn't create you. You have a lease on this body, this temple, man. You understand? And that lease comes with a requirement of you doing the completing the contract. You understand that our forefathers signed with the Most High Power, man. Can't do whatever you want. Keep going.
Which ye have of God, and ye are not your own.
Hey, man, you're not your own, man. You understand? The Christian church got everybody thinking you could do what you want. You understand? Not social media, popular belief. Got us thinking we can do whatever we want. You're not allowed, man. You understand? This is not your temple. This vessel is where your spirit dwells, which doesn't belong to you either. You understand? This is where you are created to do the work of the Lord. So you're not allowed to be a junkie, man. You understand? You're not allowed to be a junkie.
Right.
You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we have gotten, not you, us, we have gotten so attached to our oppressor and these other heathens, where we just see them doing whatever they doing, and we just think they just having the best time of their life. You know what? And guess what? They probably are. And let them do whatever that they want to do, man. They don't have a contractual agreement with the Most High Power, the creator of all things, man. Yahweh in the Hebrew. You understand? They're heathens, man. Beasts of the field. You understand? You gonna hold your puppy accountable, super accountable for chewing up your paycheck? I mean, you probably would. But I'm saying, are you gonna hold him super accountable? You understand? Because he can't speak human. He can't speak. You can't speak barking or dog or puppy talk. You understand? They don't have the conscious mind that that a human being has. Same thing with the other nations, man. They don't have the spirit, the soul that we have. You understand? Let alone the contract that we got with the Most High Power, man. That's why we destroyed today, because we're not holding up our end of the bargain. If you could, sir, take from the top one more time. Balkashar.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit?
Hey, man, your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. You understand? The Holy Spirit ain't gonna rock right with you if it's dirty, man. You understand? It's like keeping your house clean. You feel better when your room clean. You understand? Your bed made, you got fresh linen on your bed. You sleep very well. You understand? You can't sleep. You sleep. I'm keeping a confession good for the soul. If I ain't do my laundry and I left it on the bed, and I'm like, man, look, I'm just going do something like that, man. I don't sleep good. You understand? And the same thing with your spirit, man. Your temple. If it's trashed up, doing whatever you want with your body, illicit sex, abominable sex, LGBTQ abominable activities, you understand? Eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, just being addicted and filthy, man, and not knowing how to fix yourself. These are the problems you're going to have. Keep going, sir.
Which is in you, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own.
Hey, man, you're not your own, man. You're not your own. Just like when the Most High is a good father, man. You understand? You have children. You got your let me see, what's a good age? What's the age when we start getting rebellious? Like 12, about 12, right? You get rebellious at 12 years old, right? And your pops or your moms tell you, hey, look, I need you back in the house by 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's real generous. 10, 11 o'clock. You like, staying out till 2. You come back smelling like weed, Newports, Amsterdam vodka. You understand? And what? You think nothing's gonna happen to you? You like my mother, you might get locked out. You might sleep on the porch. You understand? Wake up with dew in your eyebrows.
Right.
You understand? That's what might happen to you. And that's the same thing the Lord does with us, man. You understand? He's a good father. You not listen to him, man. He allows it to be destroyed, man. That addiction is a hell of a plague, man. We have, like I said, look, I can't talk about it enough, man. Baltimore is one of the most flooded heroin ports in America, man. You understand? Super flooded. We see it at camp every Saturday. See the same faces every Saturday. And we love our brothers and sisters, but damn, we wish that the words that came out of our mouth was just like magnets and we just draw them into the school, man. But it don't work like that. We wish it was, but it don't work like that. These brothers and sisters, man, are beautiful souls, man, beautiful people, beautiful sisters, still fine, but they just lumped and slumped off of heroin, man. You understand? But the Christian church don't teach our people how to fight these addictions. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to where the addiction started, how the drugs got in our community, and what the Lord said about it. Hey, sir, go down to 20 if you could, Bob Shaw.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20. For ye are bought with a price.
Hey, man, you bought with a price. You bought with a price, man. It ain't something small either. It ain't fiat money. It's not greenbacks. You understand? It's not all about the Benjamins price. It's a heavy price, man. Keep going, sir.
Therefore, glorify the Most High in your body.
Glorify the Most High in your body, man. You understand? Don't fight your addictions. If you need help, we at 3430 Eastern Avenue, man. We got classes all week, online and in person. We got camp on Saturdays, Lexington Market, Utah Street. Come through. You understand? Come get counseling. We here for our people, man. You understand? We know that the odds are against us. You understand? You're not in this fight by yourself. We a nation. You understand? Yeah, we beat up and battered right now. You understand? But ain't every good underdog story start like this?
Right.
You understand? The Lord loves an underdog. That's why he picked us. You understand? Learn how to come get some help. Come get this counseling we provide. You understand? Get it from the priests and the prophets of the Lord. You understand? You don't gotta spend $1,500 a month for a session from a shrink. You understand? To help you fight addiction. You don't have to which is fine. Salaya, sir. Which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. Yeah, if you got yeah, especially if you got it, do it. But if you just need some one-on-one, man, with brother to brother, like you at the barbershop, you understand? Sister to sister, brother to sister, come holler at us, man. The priests and the prophets. We'll point you in the right direction to the best of our abilities, man. Because we care about our people, man. We're tired of seeing our people just doing bad. Because you don't have to be doing bad. You understand? The odds are already against us here in America under this oppressor. You understand? They changing over hands of presidency in a few more months. You know what I mean? They got all kinds of inflation going on, housing market crashing, dollars, gas. What else is going up? Food. Kevin McCarthy, bring it out, sir. Salak. What happened?
Kicked him out of the House as House Speaker, Kevin McCarthy, the Republican.
Oh,
they cracking at the seams. This government is fall.
See,
you know, Kevin McCarthy was running stuff for the last 3 years, running his mouth mostly. He ain't running it no more.
See, he gonna be in unemployment office. Most time, give the Lord a hand. One devil down, the rest of them to go. You understand? But anyway, look, your body is the temple of the Most High, man. We can't. It's like you, sir. What you got it on?
99.1.
99. Oh, all right, 99. Let me put that in my notes. XM.
I was just listening to it coming in.
So look, your body is not yours, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. It come with a price. You understand? And you have a contractual agreement with the Most High Power. You got to follow through with it. And what's that contract, man? The law, statutes, commandments, man. It's in the Bible. that your pastor, your pork chop eating pastor told you was done away with. You understand? They've really done a disservice to our people, man. You understand? Sold us out to the oppressors so they can have a so-called comfortable life and enjoy the trinkets from the slave master, man. They really sold us out. They really did. You understand? We're going to drop that, sir. Let me get Leviticus 20 and 6, bro, for sure. Because we got to understand that our body is not ours. It's not ours. Yeah, we can look good, smell good, work out, eat good, have fun, have babies. None of it's yours, man. None of it's yours. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 6. And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits.
Wait a minute. Familiar spirits. What's a familiar spirit? Anybody?
Something that you're already accustomed to.
Something you're already accustomed to? Take that, sir.
That spirit is saying, and the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits. We have things that is already in us.
Right.
Spirits tug on. Like, remember when David and Saul, right? And Saul through the spirit of David because of the anger that was in him. That was that evil spirit that brought his true feelings out. And this is what evil spirits do to us. They bring out what's in us.
Right.
And a lot of people like to say, what did they say? The Most High created. Most High didn't create, what we do. He didn't make us do what we do. The things are just being brought out by the Spirit.
Right.
That's what's in us naturally.
Come on.
Just like you saying addiction. Addiction is in us naturally, or a lot of us naturally. That whoever was laid out down there, that spirit overtook him.
Right.
You understand? And he succumbed to that addiction. I mean, allegedly,
Allegedly. You understand? So look. It's a liar. All right. Good. So look, the addiction makes you do things that's already on you, that you already want to do. So look, for example, over drinking. You understand? You drinking. Drinking might not bring out the demon, but you might have one too many drinks. You understand? And there's nothing unlawful about drinking. Now, if you do, like you said, like the general said today, if you drink and it makes you do something that's unlawful, then you have a drinking problem, man. You understand? If you drink a 6-pack of Coronas and you fine, then Most High in Christ. But if you drink 2 Coronas, you understand, and you want to call up prostitutes, you understand, and snort cocaine, then you got a problem, man. Or drive. Damn, good night. The spirit of drunkenness, man. You understand? Those things cause you to error. And what happens when you error, man? You have the possibility of being unalive, man. You understand? Or unaliving somebody else and just ruining life, period. You understand? Putting an extra tarnish or extra check mark on the nation, man. You understand? Embarrassing the nation. That's why these other nations do whatever the hell they want to us, man. You understand? Because the way we conduct ourselves. You got something, sir? It's DWI. Driving while under the floors. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody, if I could,
sorry.
Everybody can smell you, dummy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody next to you, behind you can smell you. You're not getting away with smoking in the car, dummy.
No, hey, Salat, you right, sir. Because look, confession good for the soul. I was a pothead, a damn chimney. You understand? And I remember plenty of times driving and smoking weed. I got pulled over maybe 2 times for smoking weed. And look, and this is how disgusting the addiction is. Eat the blunt. Pause. You understand? Eat it. Pause. And that's what I did. You got something, sir?
What's even worse is this: they set traps, right? Snares and nets, right? They legalize it and they pull you over for driving under the influence. You lose your license, then you lose your job, then you back out on the street doing even more evil to get back to where you were.
Right.
See, this system is set up. It's like Ephesians 6, what's that? Ephesians 6:12. We fight not against flesh and blood.
Oh yes, come on. Principalities.
You understand what I'm saying? These spirits that we have in us to follow American customs and culture is the very thing that has us in the condition that we in.
Right.
We fight not against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We fighting against our own demons. That's what's bringing us down. We're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments as we should be. Go ahead.
Come on. And sir, and the reason we doing that because of the Christian church, man.
Come on.
You understand? They tell you that you ain't got no rules to follow. Laws done away with. Like, we don't understand the significance of hearing that over and over and over again in the Christian church. Like telling you can do whatever you want. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, you can do whatever you want. The laws is done away with. Oh, brother and sister, the laws is done away with. Okay, so if the laws are done away with, why aren't all the laws done away with? Why can't I run red lights and stop signs? You understand? Why can't I unalive people that let their dog defecate in my front yard and don't clean it up? That's a real thing too, by the way, sir. It vexes me. You understand? Why can't I do those things without punishment? Why would the Lord, the Most High Power, the Creator, laws be done away with? You understand? Which govern the body of life. You know what I mean? Governs how the planet Earth should run. Why aren't they done away? Why would they be done away with? Isn't the Most High Power better than man, smarter than man, greater than man? You understand? Simpletons. Drop that. So let me get we ain't finished that. Let's take it from the top. Salaki.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards, to go a whoring after them.
Hey, Salaki, sir. So look, those wizards, man, you so-called drug dealers, man. You understand? You're doing a real disservice to your community because you're selling poison and you think you're making a way for yourself and your family. You hear that excuse all the time with the music. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do for my family. You don't care about your family. The person you selling the poison to is your family. You understand? Just because they don't live in your household, they're not related to you, supposedly. You know what I mean? They still your family. Black man, Hispanic man, Native man. You understand? You got somebody's mother doing work. Supposedly, that's what we call it, right? Doing work to get a fix, man. You understand? You got this woman doing all kinds of perversions to get a fix to feed her addiction that you feed. You understand? That you feed off of. So you can have, and you use the excuse because you got to feed your family. That is your family, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. We all in the same boat. You understand? Think about her children that she's not feeding because she's chasing after a damn hit. You understand? Think about her husband. You understand? That's worried and riding around the streets with the babies in the back seat looking for his woman. That's doing all kinds of things just so she can get a hit, man, or a fix. Think about those things. Think about the father that doesn't come home straight after work because he's in some goddamn crack house. You understand? Sitting on somebody's floor picking the carpet, man. When he got babies to feed, man.
Right.
You understand? You wizards. Keep going, sir.
I will even set my face against that soul.
Hey, man. Setting your face against you, man. That's why drug dealers get their goddamn brains blown out, Salaki, and get unalived and put in prisons. You understand? And guess what? The cycle just continues to go around and evolve, man. And what happens? The person that's in jail that sold all the dope, the kingpin, had all the chains, all the cars, all the parties. Guess what? Your son, your daughter go through the same thing. You understand? Daughter might be the person, she might turn into the person you were serving. You understand? And getting favors from. Your son might turn into the criminal that you were, if not worse. You understand? The Lord said he turned, say that part again, sir?
I will even set my face against that soul.
He said, the Lord set his face against us, man. It's space against you for doing wickedness and being a wizard, man. It's a painful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing this out because it's really a passionate thing that I'm concerned about because we see it all the time, man. You understand? Young brothers, it says, look, I'll bring it. I'm 41 years old. I see brothers and sisters, man, in their 20s, early 30s, like they about 70. I mean, all right, I'm stretching it. They look older than me, man.
Right.
You understand? Goddamn jaw like a cash register because of all the pills they pop, man. You understand? Can't stay awake. Got bad posture. You understand? No strength. No strength at all, man. Only strength they have is to chase that addiction, man.
Right.
You're not allowed to be a junkie, man. You are not allowed. You got something, sir? Slide. It's a custom of another nation, man. You understand? Them East Indians, them Arabs. You got something, sir?
That's the Asians.
And the
Listen,
Asians.
Listen, I got it. Salaki, if I may. It was brought out way back in the 60s and the 70s. But if you look at all of their movies, and I got over 500 of them, they sniffing opium. They sniffing opium in the movies.
And them long pipes.
No. They got it in the bottle. They put it on their whistling.
Oh, straight bumpity bumps.
They sniffing in damn near every movie that I got.
Mm.
And me and my rib was watching the other night. We was laughing because she recognized it right after I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Every movie. That's part of their culture.
Right.
That has never been our culture. But we tend to follow other nations. We fall into the customs and cultures of other nations. And that's why we're on the bottom. Because we're following instead of being the ones to be followed.
Right. You got something, sir? Go ahead, Brother Devin.
Like I was going to say, it seems like when we pick up these customs from the other nations, it always hit us 10 times harder than what it hit.
That's a fact. Go ahead. You got some more? I mean, cut you off.
There's a reason behind it, too. Because we are only ones who these laws, statutes, and commandments were made for.
Right.
You understand? God tells us in the Bible that these other nations had nothing to do with these laws. And I'm paraphrasing.
Mm-hmm.
The laws, statutes, and commandments have nothing to do with them. So when we break them, we suffer more.
Right.
Because we're breaking the laws of the Most High. Most High told us not to do with the other nations. Don't take on their customs and culture.
Right.
That's why we suffer the way we do.
You got something, Kat? Right.
Right.
Right. And Salak, to piggyback off of that Rastafarian thing, right? With the weed smoking and all that. I remember when I was a kid, like my parents, my mom and cousins and all them, they were like, ew, you might get no dirty, stinking dreads. You know what I'm saying? But Israel, we such a spiritual and lively people, you know what I'm saying? They do all extra stuff to clean it with vinegar and oil and, you know what I mean? Just to keep them clean, but you're not going to get them clean, man. You understand? You cut one of them dreads off and look in the middle of it, man. It's full of dirt. And you wonder why you scratching in the bed every night, man. You understand?
You go 2 weeks washing your hair.
Right.
Good night. You know what I mean?
Sir, look.
That's why braiding was a beast for me.
Hey, for real.
So I said I had to I was like, yo.
Look, I ain't even got that much hair.
I can imagine dreads.
Hey, sir, look. The East Indian culture, all these other cultures, it don't matter what nationality is, that's not let them have it, man. You understand? Let them have, especially with this addiction, this drug addiction, man. You understand? I was watching a video. It's a presser that I watch on YouTube. Talk about real estate and all that. But anyway, he got into it. He got personal and started talking about his cocaine addiction. You feel me? He was like, look, I would wake up in the morning. He was in sales. He said he would wake up in the morning and he would get dressed and think about how he would get drunk before he would get to work. He had to be to work at 9, 10 o'clock. He would think about how he would get drunk before he get to work. So he'd get dressed, get out, boom, he out the door. He would go to a liquor store and buy a case of them 99 bananas. Y'all know what I'm talking about? 99 banana the managers.
What is that?
It's disgusting vodka, but it's cheap and it hits you. Real small. It say 99 banana. When y'all gonna see it now, you go to the liquor store. 99 bananas. They got 99 strawberries, whatever flavor. No 99 apples. There you go. Probably never know. 99 bananas. I know too, it's sloppy. So look, he would buy a case of them. I think it's like a pack of 6 or 12 or 10, something like that. So he would drink every last one of them, hit like 5 or 6 lines, and go to work, be on the phone making calls. Hey, how you doing? Making sales. And in his mind, he's thinking like how I'm have relations with my coworker up here and have relations with the lady that work upstairs. And he's plotting all this stuff out in his mind with his addiction to the cocaine and alcohol. You understand? So you gotta think, brothers and sisters, when we indulge in those coaches, we can't do that. What you gonna have? You think you can drink not 10.99 bananas and do 5 or 6, do an 8-ball? That's what it is. Do an 8-ball of coke before you go to work. You're gonna die. Lord forbid, man. You understand? Your heart gonna bust, man. You're gonna be unalive on your way to work, man. Have a aneurysm in your brain while you're in traffic on 695. You understand? Or pass out like somebody I know. Oh man, sister named Tammy. Lord, most I'll be with her, man. You understand? She was an addict. Was picking up my daughter every day, dropping her up, taking her to the bus in the morning, the cheese bus in the morning, and picking her up from the cheese bus at the school. She ain't pick up at the school one day, man. A little daughter walked to our porch, man. Tammy was passed out, stiff as a potato chip, man, on the porch. You understand? Because of addiction, man. You understand? Hey, sir, drop that. Let me get Proverbs 16 and 27. Because everybody think that weed and cigarettes is from the earth. Everything's from the earth. You understand? You want to get technical. Your PlayStation 22 is from the earth, man. You understand? These cell phones is from the earth. Everything is from the earth.
Right.
These fly shades I got on is from the earth, man. It's a lot, sir. Everything's from the earth. Am I going to smoke my shades, man? You going to smoke your phone? You going to eat your phone? You understand? Whenever you're ready, sir.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27. Mm-hmm. An ungodly man.
Oh, no, a godly man.
An ungodly man.
No, I'm a spiritual man.
An ungodly man.
Go ahead.
Diggeth up evil.
Diggeth up evil. What kind of evil? Go ahead.
And in his lips there's a burning fire.
Hey, look, man. You striking that Newport up in your mouth. You sucking on blunts, man. Rolling them up. You digging up the earth. You understand? You digging up greens. That's what the matter of fact, you're not even the one cultivating the crops, the smoke. You understand? You're just a consumer, man.
Right.
Look how base level that is. We better than that, Israel. That's super base level, man. You understand? You got to go out and scramble and risk your freedom in your life and break the bank to take out that 100 or that 20. Damn ATM fee, $3. You got $25 in the damn bank. You're going to take out that $20 to get that hit, man. You understand? An evil man diggeth up. You dig up the sluggy. Ungodly man diggeth up evil, man. And how evil is that? That $20, you can let that sit, man. That could be your lunch money for work. But now you high, you can't go to work. This is just a scenario, hypothetical. Now you high, you ain't gonna go to work.
Right.
Hold on. They legalize it. It's legal, but it's in your system. You can't get the job.
Spot on.
You know what I mean?
What a vice that is, man.
Again, it's leading us back right to the streets to do more evil.
Right. Right to the pipeline to jail, man. Prison. You understand? So look, just hear it out again. Here, this is what Cap said. They legalized it, but if you use it, you can't get the job, or you're going to lose your job if you have a. Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can. Right. If you got the card, if you got the card, the medical card, the dispensary card, you can't get a firearm. Another one. It's the same one? Because I thought he got off on one.
No. They brought it back.
They brought it back? Okay.
Because remember, he turned it down full.
Mm-hmm.
Turned it down. Now it's back in court. court.
They got it done. They got it court. Yeah, I thought it was done.
They just brought it.
They did. They brought it back up.
Damn.
Hey, look. Let the oppressor
This is
do his
what
thing.
happened.
Slight, sir. Slight, sir.
What happened was they gave him lesser charge. He went in and then he came back and turned the whole thing down. They were going to let him off and then they turned the whole thing down. So now they brought it back.
He was high.
So now it's back in court now. So I just seen that on I was watching not the Bloomberg, but I was watching the World News. The World News. So yeah, they brought that back up. So yeah, it's back in court.
Because they did.
I just saw that today. Yes, I saw that today. That's why I just said it. I saw it today because he was a fool to turn down the deal that he had. They kept saying it was a sweetheart of a deal.
I don't want to get political there.
That's right.
But this back and forth is entertainment for the political. Biden, his son Hunter, Trump,
Yep.
and his legal battle. All this is distracting you from all the other candidates.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody else talking about. I just found out like 2 weeks ago, Cornel West was running.
I didn't even know that,
I
sir.
didn't even know that.
He just jumped in. He just jumped in about a week and a half ago.
Cornel West, like other candidates are running, but I guarantee you, in the end, it's going to be the Republican is going to be Trump,
Right.
and the Democrat is going to be
It's gonna have to be Biden.
President Biden. And look, they giving you the lineup like the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? They hyping it up like this is just like Christians hype up Satan and Christ. They're gonna have this big battle.
Right. Big bad.
No, it's all theatrical.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
all
don't want to get off topic.
No, we on topic, sir. We're talking about the oppressor.
But it also distracts us from all these laws that they are creating to bring us down.
Right.
You understand? If we get so focused on this Trump and this Biden thing that we don't understand that they passing pedophilia laws.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Destroying the children. They're passing laws stating that you can't teach Black history in school, and if you do take the course, you don't get credit for it.
Right.
These are the things that they sliding up under us with all of the theatrics that we're listening to.
Right.
We getting so distracted, like Cap said. We get so distracted off of the menial things that the real stuff that's really detrimental to us we miss it.
So now, even with that, now with those distractions that we just spoke about with the politics, do you think we can afford Israel? It's a question to you. Does it sound like we can afford to be doped up,
Right.
smacked up, coked out our mind, man?
Exactly.
We got to be on point, man. At all costs, vigilant, man. You understand? Because we are not safe relying on another nation to protect us, man. If you go ahead, sir.
I'm reading the Miseducation of the Negro. That's our problem. By a man, I can't remember his name, but I'm just in the introduction and he's talking about how they start us out as children, miseducating us. This is the reason why they just show you slavery, show you a couple of pictures, so that you don't think about anything else. So a lot of us don't even realize that we have a whole history behind us.
Right.
And then we have our own laws, statutes, and commandments. We have our own constitution. We have our own laws to live by because we keep listening and we're being miseducated as children. So by the time we become full adults like this, a lot of this stuff, we are dragged into the spirit of America. You understand? We become America. We don't even think about us being destroyed on the streets. You understand? And being miseducated, not knowing who we truly are, is the real big picture.
Right.
You understand? And that's a hell of a spirit right there.
Right.
You understand? To fall into the spirit of America.
Right.
You understand? That's a hell of a witchcraft that we fell into.
Right.
That's a witch and a lizard right there in itself.
Come on. Now look, black man, you got something, sir? Now look, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Now with this, what are you just saying? The spirit of America. The spirit of America has always been the downtrodden, the impoverished, the poor. You know what I mean? The so-called what they classified as insignificant. Us. You understand? It's always been that. You know what I mean? So now look, we can go back to 1980 with the Iran Contra scandal with Ronald Reagan, man.
Right.
You understand? Ronald Reagan was running for presidency in 1980. He got elected in 82. So during his campaign, he was talking about how he would just like Obama would say, trust in change. Yeah, oh yeah, I made him a new president. The goddamn clone. Sloggy. His motto was change, believe or change. It was change, right? Right. So now Ronald Reagan's was anti-communist, communism, right? So in 19 that was his campaign slogan, or one of them. So in 1982, Congress passed the what was it called? The I got it in here. Bobby Salaria. Damn. No, I got it in here.
Take your time.
The Bolin Amendment. So the Bolin Amendment prohibited the United States to sponsor any anti-terrorist, any anti-communist parties. You understand? So Nicaragua was an anti-communist party. You understand? But they was fighting against another South American country, right? That was communist, getting backed by Russia. So in the big wigs behind it was Russia and America. So America was running out of money because America was running out of money to fund the anti-communists that was in Nicaragua, the Contras. So they had to find a way to supply them with the cash. So what did they do? They took the coke from Nicaragua and pumped it in America. And when they got caught, they stopped pumping the pure coke and started pumping the cut up coke and started making it crack and pumped it in the black and brown communities, man. That's where crack come from. You understand? That's where the 80s came from. You got something, sir? They got fronted, pretty much. You understand? That's where the crack cocaine came from, man. And guess what? In the president of the United States, Ronald Reagan, man, he allowed it to get pumped and dumped in the black and Hispanic Native American community. Man. You understand? The disenfranchised in this place, the slaves. Who cares about slaves? You understand? That's a good attitude to have. Keep that same energy when we in charge, man.
Right.
You understand? Who cares about the slaves? And that's what they did, man. How many families that got destroyed because of that? You understand? All the families, all the babies being sold and used and abused by the stories. I'm sure the stories would make a hell of a book, man. You understand? Of the children during that time period, man.
Right.
That's still alive, that can talk about it, survive. You understand? That can articulate the trauma that they went through. You understand? That's what America does to us. And you mean to tell me you want to continue in 2023 to indulge in an addiction to any narcotic, man? Come to the truth, man. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. You understand? Come get counsel. We'll guide you in the right direction to get help.
Right.
You understand? And sometimes the addiction is so far gone, you might need that medical help. You might need to be on methadone. You know what I mean? You might need to be on that methadone schedule. You understand? But guess what? You're not on the actual drug. You're not out here committing crimes. You understand? To feed your addiction. You're not selling your body. You understand? That's man and woman. You understand? You're not out here being a garlic, eating up the damn trash, sleeping under a bridge with a blanket, looking crazy. You understand? You can get help. You can change. You still got breath in your body, man. You can change, man. That's what our big brother Christ died for, man. You think he just died so we can do whatever the hell we want? That's what your Christian pastor tell you. You understand? The Christ died. You understand? Yahushua died, tormented, embarrassed, humiliated, tortured, beat, and put on a damn cross, man. You understand? By our enemies. So you can continue in your addiction, continue in your sins. Like, man. You understand? You still got breath in your lungs. You got time to change. Hey, so let me get Mark 12 and matter of fact, let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 15. You got something?
You gonna finish?
What? Oh, the scripture? Yeah. Oh yeah, Slack. No, go ahead, finish. Slack it, Israel. We got.
We was at Proverbs 16:27.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish that.
Thinketh up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire.
It's a burning fire, man. That's the weed and cigarettes. Go ahead. That was it. All right, we can drop that. So that's Proverbs, black man, Hispanic man, native man. Proverbs 16 to 27. If you think that the Bible don't know what it's talking about, it's not speaking about the times that we're living in now, man. You're wrong, man. You understand? It just wasn't taught to you right. You understand? You got something, sir? All right, let me get Deuteronomy 28:15. Oh, you oh I kind of okay. Cut on Wakan. So in your lips, can you read it one more time, Bob Shaw? Salaki, sir.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Salaki. 16:27. Oh, you did?
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27. An ungodly man diggeth up evil.
An ungodly man diggeth up evil, man. Look, the ungodly man is your oppressor, man. That's cultivating these farms, tobacco farms, marijuana farms, your poppy seeds,
Right.
your cocaine farms. You understand? Go ahead.
And in his lips there is a burning fire.
In the lips, it's a burning fire, man. Whose lips? Whose lips? So-called black man, Hispanic man. You ungodly following after these oppressors, man, smoking and lighting up. In your lips is a burning fire. Don't you use a torch or a lighter to spark whatever you dug up out of the ground? They dug out the ground. The ungodly man dug out the ground right. to inhale in your lungs. You understand? Come on, man. Universal practical knowledge, man. We know what we're talking about. We break it down for you so you can get the idea of what the Bible is. It's not some fairy tale book, man. It's right in front of you. Go ahead, sir. You guys. Come on, come.
Cannabis and other herbs can be used for good, but it can also be used for evil.
Right.
What makes it evil is that you're rolling it up and smoking it.
Right.
That's what makes it evil. Any pie here going to say, hey man, they was using it for open paper. He ain't making no open paper.
Right.
Or no clothes with it.
Right.
That's an excuse to feed the addiction.
Right.
Sinners make excuses for themselves and their addictions.
Right.
And if I may, sir, I have yet to see somebody smoke a shirt.
Yeah, ain't nobody smoking a shirt or a rope.
Right. Hemp rope.
Exactly.
Right. Just to add on a little bit what you were saying, so that's what makes it evil.
Right.
It doesn't have medicinal properties, of course it does.
Right.
Does it have other attributes to it? Of course it does. But what makes it evil is how you use it.
Right.
You
Come.
can use a goddamn bottle of a can of air to make it evil.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a whole lot of other elements already that you can use for evil.
Come.
And just to add what you were saying, so
Come. The water, sir. And that's plain, man, because look, you know, marijuana is a medicine. You understand? People use that the doctors use that prescription, not to smoke it, but in a CBD form or oil for cancer patients.
Right.
Chemotherapy, man. That's a painful treatment. You understand? You go through hell. I don't know about it. Lord forbid I ever do. But you go through hell in chemo. You understand? So they prescribe cannabis in a medicinal form, not smoking. You understand? But for the pain, to ease the pain. Right. Now, look, if the Lord wanted smoke in your lungs, it's plenty of trees. He just burned everything. We would just be living in smoke, man.
Right.
You understand? Your lungs ain't designed to inhale smoke, man. You understand? See? Ain't nobody popping Tylenol, Advil every day. You understand? You know, well, Salaki. So they did have that campaign back in the day. If you had like, what was it called? A heart condition. I forgot the condition. Take a bear a day. But that's prescribed. You don't do it because you saw the commercial. And it don't get you high, man. It's keeping you alive, keeping your blood thin, keeping them arteries wide open so they don't stay clogged from eating cheesesteaks every day. Say it again, sir. Yeah, they do. So we go. Oh, and real quick. So Netflix got a series called Crack. It's heavy. I recommend y'all watch it, man. You understand? Give it a chance. You know what I mean? It ain't that long, but it talks about how they intentionally flooded the black and Hispanic and Native communities with crack to support Ronald Reagan's campaign in anti-communism, man. You understand? To support the Contra scandal, man. So what happened was, so how we got pinched. Let me put this out here real quick. So how we got pinched was, um, the communist side of South America got hold of, no, I'm sorry, Iran got hold of 3 or 4 Americans, right? Had them as hostage, had them all in the news with the rag on their head, with the megaphone, talking on the plane wing. You know what I mean? Scaring the hell out of America. And you know, in the slogan for America is like, we don't compromise or what's it called? Negotiate with terrorists, right? So they lied. They're hypocrites. They negotiated. So the Reagan administration promised Iran $30 million to free the captives, right? The hostages. So they didn't give them the whole 30. They gave them 12 million, a bunch of guns, and gave the other 18 to Nicaragua so they can keep pumping cocaine in America, man. That's how we got pinched. And the whole Oliver North story, he snitched. He told, and the rest of the administration, a whole bunch of people got locked up or found guilty, but Ronald Reagan got off. You understand? Got something, sir? Yeah, Oliver North took the fall. Who knows? He probably living somewhere good.
And he got a show afterwards.
You see what I'm saying? So the oppressor can do all kinds of wickedness, man, and get away with it. They can be the biggest junkies, the murderers, the criminals. They are the murderers, the criminals, the junkies. You understand? The extortionists, the bullies on the planet Earth. They can get away with it, man. You can't do that, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. Our power relies in this scripture right here, in these scriptures right here. Hey, sir, let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 15 real quick, Bob Bashar. Well, not real quick when you get it. It's a lot. Because we have a responsibility, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. We can't do whatever we want, man. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
What's the voice of the Most High Power, the Lord our God? This Bible, man. The priests and prophets that come out every Saturday, you understand, in 2023, telling you to change your life. Please. We're begging you. Change your life. Pleading with you. Drop all the garbage. Listen to us and only us and change your life. Keep going.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
No, just sum up.
To do all his commandments.
Mm-hmm.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day,
mm-hmm.
that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Hey, drop down to 28 if you could, sir.
20?
28.
28.
28 and 28. Now, these are the curses, man. Being addicted to any substance is a curse, man. Any activity, you understand, is a curse. You're addicted to robbing and being a stick-up kid, that's a curse. You're addicted to the fast money and the lifestyle of being a wizard, a witch, and a warlock, aka a drug dealer. That's a curse, man.
Right.
You being addicted to being around the drug dealer. Black man, Hispanic man, Native man, woman and child. You're addicted to being around them. You're addicted to what they supply to you. That's a curse, man. Go ahead, sir.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Hey, man, that's what we see at Lexington Market every week, man. You understand? Struck with madness. I seen a brother, Salagia, I seen a brother walk around with sheets on and flip-flops, different mismatched flip-flops. Walking around with his chest out with makeup. That's madness, man.
Right.
You understand? And it's also madness to think that you can just sell dope to your people and nothing happened to you. Keep going, sir.
And
Go over down to 29, if you could.
29.
Yes, sir.
Verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness.
Hey, man, that's what we see at Lexington Market every Saturday, man. Brothers and sisters are groping, man, looking for their next fix. You got something, sir? Walking around in the days, man, slumped and humped over, scratching. Look, I don't want to do it again. But look, they do it, man. Say it again, sir.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday.
Thou shalt grope at noonday.
As the blind gropeth in
sir.
darkness. And thou shalt grope at noonday.
Oh, early in the morning. Oh, yeah, that's right. The sun is up. Oh, if you could, you Bible Josh, please.
That's the analogy.
Right.
Noonday, we still looking and grasping, trying to hope and find some type of stability, some type of answers to hold us up. You understand? So it's twofold.
Come. Oh no, that was heavy because I never looked at it like that.
As the blind gropeth in darkness.
It's noonday, the sun is up, and it's clear as day. You can't see this in front.
Right.
You can't see the destruction that's right in front of you. You can't see the solutions and answers that's right in front of you. On the goddamn packet of cigarettes, and see is going to kill you, dummy.
Right.
Right.
We broken that home.
Right.
We blind and we can't comprehend, basic math.
Right.
You understand? Boom, like I don't even want to go.
No, if you could, sir.
I'm going to too far into it. You can't see that caution tape out on the pack of imports.
Right.
Yep. Pack of Dutch Masters or whatever they smoke now.
Right.
They smoking something called raw now, right? It's been a long time for these lives. Other stuff now.
Right.
On the packet, it says it's going to kill you. Keep it up. You're going to be on that oxygen tank.
Right.
You're going to be on that oxygen tank. Keep it up.
Right.
No, you're right. Just same thing with that. What's that K2, that synthetic marijuana. I tell you on the paper is going to kill you. Like big bulk. Like it's bigger on the pack of K2 than it is on the Newport, sir. Like it says, it's not for human consumption.
It's a little bit more leverage. You're not supposed to inhale carcinogens.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that first. Smoking is like going to definitely give you cancer.
Right.
Or some type of element. That's just scientific fact.
Right.
It's a lot, just to add what you said.
Ain't the water for that,
Just
sir.
a little bit more on that. Like we blind, we can't see the warning signs and the side effects of it.
Right.
And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
Right.
Don't prosper and follow these philosophies and doctrines. We don't prosper and watch the fire and get high. We don't prosper in that. These are goddamn God. You silly and goofy and slumped. You know what I mean? You don't prosper in that lifestyle drug addiction.
Right. Also, I get a cap in the hand, man. Because look, the whole idea is to prosper and get the hell away from America, man. You understand? When we say get away from America, we're not talking about pack your bags and fly to Africa. You understand? No, we're saying your mindset, your spirit. You understand? Accepting the ideology and the customs and culture of this place. You understand? Separating yourself, your spirit from that aspect of America. You understand? The addiction part of America and accepting it. The abnormalities of being an addict. You understand? Don't accept that. That's not normal. You understand? It's not normal for us. Let the heathens have it, man. You understand? We're being destroyed in this place, man. And if you love the Most High, like every Christian say they do, you understand? You would take heed to these words that the Most High is telling you, man. You understand? You take heed to these words. You understand that we have enemies, and our enemies came up with an elaborate plan to keep us destroyed.
Right.
You understand? And they continue to pile on to the Whopper. You understand? I remember when the Whoppers came out there, the Whopper, they were like, all right, we make a small Whopper Junior. They got double Whopper, triple Whopper, quadruple Whopper. Like, how much more stacking you gonna put on top of this oppression on us, man? You understand? Before you understand that we are being hunted and destroyed by a nation of people, by nations of peoples that hate us, man. And they don't just hate us; they hate the Most High power, man. And they teach us to hate our power, hate our God, hate the Creator, man, the one that's on our side, that wants to save us. You understand? But we want to continue to be addicts, man. We just want to ease the pain with a quick fix. You understand? And if you're a black man or a Hispanic man, a Native man, that's effeminate, man, straight up. You don't have the discipline to fight your addiction, your urges, your lustful wants and desires. That's effeminate, man. LGBTQ, man. There you go. That's what that is. Sir, let me get Mark 12 and 31. You understand? We're gonna about to close it out real quick, Israel. But this is a caveat right here. You understand? For the Brotherhood class. You understand? Because you need Brotherhood to help you fight addictions, man. You understand? You need the truth being taught to you and told to you. You understand? Like, we're not choir boys up in this school, man. You understand? Everybody got their backgrounds and their stories. Blessed be the ones that didn't have to go through it, that was born in the truth. But the brothers that came in the truth out the streets, man, out the world, we all got stories, man. You understand? We changed our lives. If any of us can do it, any of you can do it. You got something, sir?
You said 12?
12 and 31. Mark. You want to start at 33?
No, start at 30.
Yeah, we can start at 30. Come on. Let me get there with you, Salak. Got to do that. 12 and 30. All right, whenever you're ready, sir.
Mark chapter 12, verse 30. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
You got to love the Lord with all your heart, man. All your heart. That's everything you got in you, man. You understand? Keep going.
And with all thy soul.
All our soul. Because your soul don't belong to you. Remember that, black man, Hispanic man, Native man. You understand? We just read about that. Your soul don't belong to you. You on a contractual agreement with the power. Keep going.
And with all thy mind.
Uh-huh. Stay focused. All your understanding. You understand? Keep going.
And with all thy strength. This is the first commandment.
That's the first commandment, man. You understand? You got to be focused on what the Lord wants you to do, man. Not being selfish. You understand? Not being selfish and wanting to indulge in your addictions. Not having the fortitude and the courage to fight them. If you can't do it by yourself, you can't. We know you can't because we couldn't. Come get help, man.
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
Verse 31. And the second is like, namely this.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Hey, man, you can't love yourself. You can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself, man. You out here getting high, putting needles, foreign objects in veins that the oppressor don't know how they became about. You understand? They came up with tubes and stents, and they put pig hearts in you when you got congestive heart failure. You understand? They came up with that. They don't know how them things came about, man. They don't know how they was created. They got stem cell research trying to make new clones of them and all that. But you want to put foreign objects in them, something that the Lord created? You can't do that, man. You don't love yourself. You strung out and you addicted to drugs, man. So how you gonna love your neighbor, man? That's one of the biggest laws to break, man. Not the biggest. That's one of the laws that the Lord said you can't do, man. You understand? You got something, sir? Go ahead, guys. Yes, sir.
You suffer from that also.
Right.
You absolutely suffer. Kid suffer, a spouse suffers, and suffer. Everybody that loves you suffers through your addiction. You understand? It ain't about just you.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's, you know, it's a number addiction does on our nation. It's so heavy you go with that scripture. I can talk about you love everybody, but you destroying yourself.
Right.
It's showing that you don't love anybody around you.
Right.
You love yourself. You just love you don't even love yourself.
Right.
It's a lot. God damn.
And it's no love in you, man. You understand? Because the biggest thing that we say is, I ain't hurting nobody.
It's my body.
It's my body. Look, we just read it. Ain't yours, man. You know what I'm saying? We just read it. The Lord is not playing, man. That's why it's so much hell on this earth. The Lord is speeding up the time. You understand? Which is a beautiful thing if you're in the truth, man. And we wish that all our brothers and sisters just come on up in here and learn, humble yourself and learn and change our lives, man. You understand? And with that, one more thing. You got something, sir? Okay, come on. What you got? Did I read that? 8 and 17. No. We're gonna rock out. This is, you said 8 and 17, right, sir? Hey, whenever you get it, sir, if you could. 8 and 17.
Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they committed the abominations which they commit here? For they have filled the land with violence and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose.
Good night. Take it from the top.
Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 17. Then he said unto me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? It is a light thing to come to the house of Judah that they commit the abomination. Slide. Is it a light thing? Yes, sir. Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations?
Is it a light thing that we can? Is it a small thing? It's just a little bit of weed. It's a light. It's a little white lie. Look. I used to get real high, but now I just get a buzz. That's what D'Angelo said. I used to get real high. Now I just get a buzz. You understand? Is that a light thing? Getting high is getting high. You understand? Keep going, sir.
That they commit the abominations which they commit here.
And look, abominations is all over the place, man. You understand? We commit abominations all through our nation, man. Look on social media, man. Look off topic real quick. Our women are being destroyed with the social media. You understand the whole popularity game and this slut shaming and slut campaigning. You understand? Our brothers and sisters is wearing the brothers is wearing these dresses. Usher, 40-something years old. When he gonna decide to wear a dress? Because he got a Super Bowl contract, man. You know he performed at the Super Bowl, so now you gotta wear a dress. You understand? You done destroyed a man and his woman's relationship with your popularity, and now you gotta wear a dress for that. You understand? Is it a small thing? Commit these abominations in Judah, man. Black, Hispanic, and Native, man. Keep going, sir.
For they have filled the land with violence.
Hey, we done filled the land with violence, man. You can't say nothing to a brother nowadays, sir. You understand? You can't correct nobody. If somebody bump you, you can't look back at him and say, "Oh, you can't say excuse." You might get your head knocked off. You can't do none of that, man. You understand? Go ahead, sir. Salaki. But I mean, you can't look at the violence. You understand? We rob and cheat and steal from each other. You understand? Sleep with another man's woman. That's violence.
Right.
The frauding, the scam culture is off the charts. I got like 10 phone calls today. I was hanging up on people. You understand? Keep going, sir. If you good.
The sister, wasn't that last year that the sister sent her brother and the dude at the dude that she was seeing, and he ended up killing the buddy that went with him?
Yep, I remember that.
Remember the sister got mad because the brother was seeing another female? Remember the football player?
You're not talking about cop situation?
No. This right here. This is that violence. The sisters can't control themselves, but she sent her brother and another dude and go. She told them, go see him, and they went to go see him, and they start shooting. He started shooting back and killed the body. Now, because of a woman, because she can't control her emotions, that dude is laid up dead, and her brother got wounded. You understand?
Right.
But this is remind me, like I said, it said they have filled the land with violence. You understand? Because we doing all of these things and because we participate in America, because our women have followed these spirits of America, they have taken on the customs of America, child support. You understand? Being able to call 911 for any little reason. You understand? And the thing about it is,
Call 911, call anybody.
call anybody.
Right, anybody.
You understand what I'm saying? The brother that got shot in the back 9 times. Remember he got paralyzed. You understand? At his kid's birthday party.
Mm.
You understand? The sister called the police because she ain't want him there. He leaving, and the police shoot him anyway. You understand? These women, they have so much power because they living in the spirit of America.
Loving hip hop.
Loving
hip hop.
Anything.
Right.
We are destroyed looking at these things. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
The spirit of America. All of that stuff that we watching on TV is the spirit of America.
Well,
They
you were saying it earlier. You said at a young age,
They grooming. They programming. They grooming this.
The brothers too. We've been programmed. We naturally want to be masculine.
Right.
The only masculinity he ever showed us was being a drug dealer and gangbang.
Right.
That's the only masculinity, me personally, I seen growing up was gangbanging, being a drug dealer, being a gangster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
or in the military.
Mhm.
That was it.
as so-called Black, Hispanics, and Natives, that's the generation coming up. That's all they've seen. So now this is the reason why you see all of these good boys coming up doing dumb stuff, because this is what they programmed us with.
Right.
This is miseducation right here. Everything that we hear in school, everything that we see on TV, everything that we hear on the radio, put all of that together, and this is the youth of today.
Right.
That's the spirit of America. This is the spirit that hangs over us. Just like we was talking about earlier, that spirit knows what's in you and works on what's in you.
Right.
Spirit don't, if you're not a homosexual, the spirit of homosexuality not gonna be on you.
Right.
But if you get high, that spirit of getting high is gonna be on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna constantly. What the scripture say? What did General Muhammad say in one class? This was maybe 2 years ago. He said that spirit whole purpose is to kill you.
Right.
Just like he put the spirit in the pig. The spirit said, put us in those pigs because they had a job.
Right.
And they ran those pigs off the hill into the water, and the pigs drowned. They did their job and they was out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's that spirit of America. That spirit of America is to destroy us.
Right.
That's it.
You got something there?
And you can't tell a Christian, right, why they're in the middle of their addiction, addicted to America, addicted to all types of drugs. They swear you up and down that they do love the Lord with all that heart, like in Mark 12:30. They swear you up and down that they do love the Lord while they're in the middle of their addiction. Right. It's because they don't even understand what loving the Lord is.
Right.
They came into the school, they understand that you can't love the Lord unless you keep these commandments.
Exactly.
That's the commandments.
That's that spirit of Christianity. Christianity is a spirit too. We don't understand.
And this is the reason why we follow it. I was in that spirit of Christianity. I was in there telling people, oh, man, you saved. You came up to the front of the church, brother, you saved. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're not saved.
Right.
We're the furthest thing from saved. We're the only people that walk out the door and wonder if we're going to come back at night.
Right.
We're the ones that go out and wonder if we're going to have a job when we go to work. That's that spirit of destruction.
Right.
That we live with every day as a people, as a nation. We're the only people that mistakenly get shot every day.
Right.
No other nation. I ain't heard the police make a mistake and shoot an Asian. I ain't heard them make a mistake even shooting an African.
Right.
They don't even make that mistake. How? Ricochet.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was going on a lot.
But think about this, Cap. Now that you said that, think about this. When have you ever heard that happen to a little African kid?
Right.
When have you ever heard of it happen to an Asian kid? Even all these Afghans that have been over here, all in our neighborhoods, Arabs and all that, never hear that. We are cursed people.
Right.
These are spirits that are on us. Only when we come and we beat these spirits is coming back into this truth, getting back into these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right. And look, just real quick, Kat. And I just came up with this most high power. Look, Christianity is a spirit of non-accountability, man. You understand? You don't have to be accountable for anything you do.
Right.
You can be a drug addict, a LGBTQ activist. You could be a child provoker or botherer. I'm gonna put it like that because we're on cable. It's the gateway drug, and with that, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, from past class off the priest and officer McThumb.
All right. I almost got caught up in that class. Right? Heck of a class. All right. Security announcements. With the ISUPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. And after 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from their head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10. It means 10th in the Hebrew and it's pronounced ma'ashra. It's 10th of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, a free will offering, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming Holy Convocation. Closing of the Feast of Tabernacles, that will be Friday at sundown, right? Friday at sundown. Saturday at sundown. So get with your the school in your area, or pull up here in Baltimore. You understand? We're gonna be celebrating it. You understand? Remind Akim Aquathium to check on social media such as isupk.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we're gonna give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Imajim. Imajim Shabbat, Imajim Barak, Yahabah Shimi Hawashah Barakatah. Yad Yamata. Class dismissed.